Amazon FBA versus high ticket dropshipping. What's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. And on this video, we'll be comparing Amazon FBA versus high ticket dropshipping. And at the end of this video, you should make up your decision between which one of these business model. Now, I'm trying not to be biased since this is a high ticket dropshipping channel to begin with, but honestly, I do think this is a better business model. Just want to point that out. But let's just hop right into it. So we're going to talk about pros and cons of FBA, cons of high ticket dropshipping, which honestly it's very hard to find any cons, and then business comparison. So FBA, real quick, capital require 5 to 10,000. Now I know some of you FBA guys will say, no, you don't need 5,000. You can get started with less. Okay, so if you actually want to make money quickly with FBA, you need to buy inventory up front. That's the whole point of the business model, and you're making profit $20 to $30 per sale. Traffic, obviously it's just going to be people from Amazon. And high tech ecom, you need 1,500 to 2,000. That's for the business model, or the whole business by itself. Profit per sale is about $300, and the traffic is going to be your own traffic, search intent traffic ideally. So Google ads, Bing ads, SEO, and you can use social media, but it's going to be more later down the line. So FBA, this business model requires $40 of the Amazon FBA professional plan, which is very similar to Shopify. But the thing is, with 15% referral fees. So I don't know why this image is not showing right here, but basically I saw a Reddit comment. It says there are way more fees with FBA than what most people see up front. 15% referral fee. Basically, this image right here, which is not showing for some reason, it says 33%, meaning a third of your revenue just goes straight to Amazon. You have no control over customers. You can't remarket or retain this customer information. You can get kicked off the platform at any moment, and you are basically Jeff Bezos' toy. Like, you can get kicked anytime, anywhere. If I were to run a business like this, I would not be able to sleep at night, even if I were following the rules, just because it's very unpredictable. My high ticket dropshipping business, however, I sleep well at night just because I know everything is going smooth in the background as long as I'm maintaining it. And with FBA, you need to be buying inventory up front. That's the deal with FBA, at least. Now, high ticket e-commerce, again, I don't know why this image is not showing, but with high ticket e-commerce, Shopify plan is $39 a month. There's a 2.9% fee plus 30 cents for every single transaction. So this is just credit card transaction fees. And then Shopify apps, depending on what you are installed, can be $100 a month, depending on what type of app combinations. Usually that's what it comes out to with all the review apps, theme customizations, product add-ons, upsells, cart apps, stuff like that. So with high tech e-commerce, you retain your customer info and remarket. Now, I do not want you guys to skip out on this little point, just because with FBA you can't remarket or retain the customer info. This is very important. A lot of our customers in our high tech e-commerce stores are repeat customers. We provide good service, we remarket to them, they come back and buy. With FBA, yes, everything on Amazon should be good customer service, but as a Amazon shopper myself, I actually have seen more and more people say that the quality of the products, the quality of the support has been going downhill over the past couple of years at least. So that's the thing. You don't control the customer experience, the customer info remarket means that I don't think Amazon will die anytime soon, but it's just Amazon's reputation is definitely going downhill from what I can tell and experience. Okay, so high tech e-commerce, you own your asset that you can sell. People may argue FBA you can sell your business, but if you get kicked off the platform, boom, your business disappears overnight. And besides getting kicked off Amazon, have you heard of all the scary stories of people private labeling their products? So this is not even FBA or wholesale FBA. People private label their own products on Amazon, and Amazon literally kicks them off and rips the same product and slaps the Amazon Basics logo on it and starts selling it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly that. So with high ticket e-commerce, you can just avoid all that. There's no inventory up front because this is still drop shipping. this is a huge perk versus buying inventory up front. Now, if you were to dropship on Amazon, which is usually the comparison between Amazon dropshipping and high ticket dropshipping, the thing is, high ticket dropshipping is completely allowed on Shopify. Amazon dropshipping is not allowed, so you will literally get banned. So the only way you can actually comply is to actually do wholesale FBA, private label, or online arbitrage, which it's a lot of work if you want to do that. So others is very important parts about this is wholesale suppliers, which are going to be the suppliers that you buy from, will not let you sell on Amazon. This is very important. If you work with a supplier, they're not going to let you sell on Amazon. The reason is you selling Amazon provides no value to them. They can just literally pick a kid off the streets, teach them how to sell on Amazon, and they can get going. It's because selling on Amazon requires no skill. You just list the item, you use some fancy inventory management if you want to do that, and you just ride on Amazon's traffic. That's why brands don't like it. High ticket dropshipping suppliers, which are the same suppliers a lot of times that you sell on your website as the Amazon FBA suppliers, they will let you sell on your website. Just because selling on your website is a lot harder, but the rewards are way worth it, and the brands really want that. Selling on Amazon creates zero value. Big reason why brands hate Amazon sellers is because, Amazon sellers, all they do is sell on Amazon. They provide no brand. They don't increase the brand's name, or they don't kind of grow the brand by itself, because selling Amazon, unless you're going to do PPC, you're not really growing the brand, which every Amazon seller that's doing wholesale really does not do that, because your margins are very slim. If you're doing PPC, boom, you're making what, $5, or breaking even on each order. So that's the thing with Amazon. You own your own website and you get approved for these brands if you do high ticket dropshipping. So I just want to go over this business model comparison chart to kind of describe and show you guys everything. But Amazon FBA start capital is a lot higher than high ticket dropshipping, nearly 2.5 times, and profit per sale $20 to $30 versus $300 plus profit per sale. I guess you can make more with high ticket dropshipping, but on a $2,000 item, which is the sweet spot, or $1,500 item with high ticket dropshipping, you're making $300 to $500 profit per sale. So to hit 10K a month profit, which is definitely a goal you want to hit, 120K yearly salary, you need to be selling 300 to 500 units per month with FBA with high ticket dropshipping. Comparing, if you were to just to sell $1,500 items, which is kind of low, but if you were to do that, you only need 34 orders, which is one-ish order per day. With Amazon, you need lots of orders, 10 to 15 orders per day just to hit 10K a month profit. Outsourcing, both are relatively easy to outsource, and then fulfillment. So fulfillment with Amazon FBA, if you are doing a wholesale model, you have to actually buy the product upfront from the brands, and then you can send it to a prep center, but then boom, it cuts your margins down even more. A lot of people instead, they just buy the actual item, ship it to their house, and do the packing themselves. That's more manual work. Not saying you should worry about that if you are fine putting the work, but high ticket dropshipping is just traditional dropshipping, and you don't need to do any of that packaging nonsense and sending it to Amazon's prep center. So that's pretty much it for the comparisons. But the most important part I want to get to your head is like, you can't retain your customer information. Once you make the sale, you lose on everything. Margins are similar in Amazon FBA, and that's really the reason why I choose high ticket dropshipping, because when I was selling on these marketplaces, I was doing Walmart dropshipping, I was doing eBay dropshipping, selling on these marketplaces. I think it's so easy just because you don't have to create your own traffic. Well, I was sure wrong after I did high ticket dropshipping, just because yes, the ads are a learning curve, and now I'm good at ads. But before I started high ticket dropshipping, I thought like, hey, this is going to be hard learning all the ads. But after you get past it, I would say spend a good 6 months inside a business model, you'll be a pro, and you only stack your skills going forward. Amazon FBA, you aren't really stacking skills because the traffic part, all you're doing with Amazon FBA is just learning to call suppliers, and then scope out some profitable items, and then do your research with all those dozens of tools. it's not really building any skill sets. It's not a business that I would want to be running in ever. But the business model, like high ticket dropshipping, I had over a dozen stores at this point that are run with partners, friends, and things like that. Every single one has been successful, and I can't say the same with Amazon FBA. Now, I'm not trying to pitch you something, but like that's truly what I believe with high ticket dropshipping. It's a great business model, and I would not be kind of making this video if I weren't interested in this business model and showing you guys more about it. So with that being said, I hope you guys took away value. If you want to work with me and my business partner Marcus one-on-one with our high ticket e-commerce coaching program, where we will take you from 0 to 10K a month profit in just 24 weeks, there's a link down below to apply to work with us one-on-one. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comment sections. And as always, I hope you guys took away value from this. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.